All of the co-founders of Englewood Arts Collective are friends of mine, and we all know each other through some form of fashion. It just hit me one day that there isn't really any representation of artists from Englewood who are proclaiming to be from Englewood. And then I just realized we all are, and we should be able to tell the larger public that, one, to counter the narrative that people don't think artists like us come from a neighborhood like Englewood. So I sent out a text message and just asked all of them, do they think we should be a collective? We are all artists in different mediums, and we all grew up and are from Englewood, and they say yeah.
So then we got busy and started to do the work, do the work.
The best part is I'm now giving the thing that I got growing up in Englewood. I saw murals going up. I got to meet all these different Black artists that were at the beginning of their careers, and being able to get information from them, to get style from them, to see them throw shows in Englewood, and now it's like I get a chance to give that same opportunity to the next generation.
The fact that the collective is comprised of a bunch of teaching artists, I think that's an amazing element to the collective and the community as a whole, because there's a lot of opportunities to kind of teach the youth and pass down these creative ideas and pretty much inspire them. We have youth programs, art programs, teaching youth photography. So I think it's an amazing opportunity to expose them to some creative elements that they probably wouldn't have gotten.
Being a part of this group of incredible artists reminded me that I was an artist as well, and kind of pushed me out of my cubbyhole and stopped me from hiding from the things that I really wanted to do. So to you guys, thank you.
Our Englewood mural is one of my favorite projects. It's created a gateway over here on 59th and Halsted. It combines the forces of the Englewood Arts Collective in a rare way that, you get to see different people with different artistic backgrounds all coming together to link forces and create not just a project that's lasting, but a wonderful event that, brings in community.
I personally acted as one of the fiscal agents for the project, as well as hosting the event. I think it was an amazing opportunity for the community to get involved and actually paint on the wall.
We painted, design, photography. There were so many elements that came together to make this event so wonderful. And that's aside from the activations that were here, different elements that brought this thing together, and it's still here and it's still standing and it's still strong. It's a true testament to what community can do when we actually link together and build together.
Another recent engagement that EAC did that I am particularly super geeked still about, and I'm very much excited and hope that we continue to do moving forward, is the Englewood Music Fest. Alderman Stephanie Coleman of the 16th Ward had this vision. This is her baby, this is her dream, and she manifested this last year and reached out to EAC for us to be core participants of the fest. And in true Englewood Arts Collective fashion, we from jump knew that we were going to be involved. We weren't sure how we were going to fund it, but we knew we were going to be involved. And we wanted to carve out a space at the inaugural first ever music fest.
Englewood Arts Collective created sort of a village of arts activities, places for people to come and have their children have a good time at the events.
I think the Music Fest is poised to become hopefully an annual event and show all of Chicago the value that exists in this community, even with the disinvestment, even with the empty lot. You know, when we come together, we can make beautiful things. And it's not just beautiful art pieces, it's beautiful experiences. Our artist response program re-granting initiative that we started actually in 2020 as a mutual aid engagement. Tonika Lewis Johnson hit us up in a text message and was like, you know, our people are hurting. Can we do something? You know, can we do something just to let artists know that, you know, everything isn't so bleak when the world was all burning, right? And so we reached into our own pockets and our own coffers and did just a very small micro drop series of just mutual aid giving to other Southside artists. It was very fulfilling, but it was also just a nice way to say, you know, we love you, we see you, we got you, we know a little bit of how you feel. And from there, the next year, we were awarded one of DCASE's Artist Response Program re-granting groups. And so from there, we were able to disperse over $36,000 to other Southside artists.
Creating space for people just to let their ideas out and amplify, you know, the things that we see.
The system is just so, it's really hard to make a case when you just want to create and you just want to be. And a lot of those funds don't usually reach people, particularly in Chicago and the South and West sides.
I think we serve as like a great example for younger creatives to let them know that we exist here and you all can also do what we've done. You can amplify your own voice and we will assist you in doing that, or you could join us. So I really think that that's one of the more important parts of Englewood Arts Collective, is just to be a source of hope and inspiration for other creatives from neighborhoods like ours.
It's cool to be 100% you, that you can take your joy, you can take your trauma, you can take your heartbreak, you can take your laughter and accomplishments, and you can put them together in art